Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm following Deepica Mutyala's the purple smoky eye makeup tutorial. Now that's a look that made a stamp in my head and I've been wanting to recreate that for a very long time. And with the whole trend of following a YouTuber, my last one being CONCEAL Beauty, I hope you enjoyed this one as well. Makeup by Priyanka did the makeup for Deepica, and she's a brilliant makeup artist. It was very difficult to follow this makeup technique because if you see the video, it was very short, precise, fast. They did not explain in detail about the techniques, what eyeshadow goes first, what blending needs to be done where, nothing. It was just packing on eyeshadow colors, and I tried to come as close to the colors that Deepica, showcased in her video using affordable makeup. Now Deepica is an extremely beautiful YouTuber. I absolutely adore her. I love the way that she's set, she's just pushing the boundaries when it comes to women of color, especially our brown skin girls. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it. I have just applied my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream because this has got hyaluronic acid, and there's this cream is kind of like so sticky that it works like a beautiful primer as well. It moisturizes the face.
Today's video is this gorgeous kind of plum violet smoky eye created by my girlfriend Makeup by Priyanka, who is absolutely so talented. I'm so excited to share this with you guys, so let's get started. So first and foremost, obviously, we're going to do some color correcting. Priyanka is the queen of doing color correcting and really making sure that the gray overcast on my skin gets hidden.
Okay, so she color corrected first, and I'm just going to take my Conceal and Define by Makeup Revolution. This has got a peachy tone, and I'm just going to apply that all over my mouth area, wherever she applied. And let's blend this. Let's see what the second step is.
And then we're gonna go over the color correcting with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer using the MAC 139 brush.
I find this is a 2-in-1 because of the peachy tone. Like I mentioned, it will color correct at the same time. It helps me, you guys, so I don't need to go for those extra steps.
And then after she does the MAC concealer, there's another layer of concealer with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Honey.
So I am going to go for my Lasting Perfection from Collections, and she applied it right here. Right, let's just blend this.
Then for some contouring, Priyanka's a huge fan of this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and she puts it where you would normally contour your face. This is also something that Dress Your Face really likes to use also.
And then she put it right here. And I'm not a big fan of heavy contouring, you guys know that, but this requires it. I'm going to put it under my lips area also, so it gives a definition of a bigger lip, an illusion, when there's shadow cast right here. I have a whole video explaining on how to fake a bigger lip. I'm taking my Real Technique one and I'm just blending this. I'm also going to apply it a little bit on my jawline as well.
Then we're gonna set the highlight with the MAC Studio Fix powder. I use NC4D on my face and the MAC 227 brush to really make sure that it's like packed in there.
Alright, so I'm going to set my face. I'm taking the Deliplus. This is the translucent powder. I love my powders also over cream, and I'm just going to set that gently. She used a brush. I'm just going to put that under my eye.
Alright, and now she uses the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42 to set the face. Oh my god, this brush is incredible. It's the MAC 138 brush.
Okay, so she used a compact powder over it. I am taking my favorite Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless. This, according to me, is the best compact powder I have ever come across.
And then she uses the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Is that how you say it? Ochre, yeah. To prime in the eyes with a concealer brush. You guys, that just gives it a nice even surface, so the color, I have like a weird pigmentation on my eye.
Okay, so she used a MAC one. I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in white, and I am first going to put a little bit of my concealer, okay, all over my eye. I'm taking the NYX white eyeshadow base and I will put that right on top of my concealer. So any heavy pigmentation you have on your eyelid, it kind of balances it out when you put a concealer or an eyeshadow base, especially when you're working with colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my eyeshadow base with a little bit of powder, the same Charlotte Tilbury one.
And then to the brows, Priyanka used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony and used the actual brush that comes with it.
So they went straight for their eyebrows. I'm just using my LA Girl brow pencil. And Deepica is all about that beautiful, thick, bushy eyebrows, which I lack. So I'm going to somehow make it a little more thicker than usual. So I have done my eyebrows, and what they did is they took a little bit of concealer and put it right below the brow bone just to clean that eyebrows really well. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Using the Laura Mercier's translucent powder under the eyes to make sure that when she starts using this eyeshadow really heavily, the fallout can go on there and we can wipe it all away. Plus, it kind of helps bake the face.
So we are going to kind of bake the face with a loose powder. I'm using the banana powder from NYX, the loose one. And this will also catch the fallout. I'm just going to apply it this way, almost like a winged effect. Okay.
So we use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette in Buon Fresco color using the MAC 224 brush to really pack on that color. And then the MAC eyeshadow in Sketch to deepen the crease and the lid color. And a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Rosette for the lid as well. There's a lot of shadows happening here. I mean, I think the key here is that Priyanka is really good about using different shades and really packing on the color and blending it out in this beautiful way.
So this Modern Renaissance palette seems to be everyone's favorite. I'm telling you, it's a great investment. This particular eyeshadow called Fresco, that's what she applied on the crease line. So she doesn't really explain the technique in detail. So we are just going to work with it. I'm going to take the first eyeshadow, the Fresco one, and put that on my crease line. And next, she used the MAC eyeshadow in Sketch, which is like a dark plummy shade, and I'm just using this one from the Sleek Vintage Romance palette, and I'm taking just a little bit and I'm applying that to the outer corner of my crease where they applied, a little bit to the crease line as well. So there was a lot of eyeshadows that were going on her eyelids. Basically, she was just packing on all those deep plummy colors, and that's what we are going to do as much as possible with whatever I have. On this area, she put Anastasia's Rosette, which I don't have, but very close to Rosette is this shimmery, purpley eyeshadow and I really love the Sleek Vintage Romance and the Storm palette. Sleek eyeshadows are really, really beautiful. In small circles, we are just going to blend this one out.
And then she used the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in Black Velvet and smudged it out using a flat brush.
Okay, so I don't have that Urban Decay pencil, but I do have my Perversion on my lash line, and I'm going to smudge it out.
Then using the Inglot AMC gel liner in 77 for the waterline.
Okay, so I'm going to take the 77 from Inglot because she applied that on the waterline. Pat that. I think she smudged it with a black eyeshadow, and then she went back to that purpley eyeshadow as well. I'm just going to clean this up because that's what they did. Underneath my eyes, I'm going to set with a little bit of the NYX powder.
And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Electro for the inner corner highlight using the MAC 231 brush. That part really makes the eyes pop in a really beautiful way.
So they applied Anastasia Beverly Hills Electro. I am just taking the Electric Beauty Techno palette, and I am just going to apply this beauty that is so close to the Electro one.
And one of Priyanka's favorite highlighters, a lot of Indian makeup artists that have done my makeup for weddings love this Girlactic highlighter in bronze.
She used a Girlactic highlighter in bronze. I don't have it. This is the PAC highlighter 03.
Priyanka used the MAC lip liner in Spice, NYX Cosmetic lipstick in Abu Dhabi, with Dose of Color lipstick in Truffle on the top, which is another favorite of mine. I use it all the time.
I'm using So Spicy from PAC. I'm applying Mattelicious Lacy Love from Nykaa. Something that they forgot to mention is mascara, which I'm applying on my lower lash. Plenty of it. I'm just applying a bit of the Bare Minerals Must Have lipstick right on top. And you guys, that ends my version of Deepica's purple smoky eye look. I hope you really enjoyed this. I tried to use whatever that I could, using affordable makeup, of course. I don't use MAC. I have one more favorite YouTuber, which turned out to be an Indian YouTuber, which turned out to be the most challenging makeup tutorial I have ever tried. So that is going to be really fun. It's going to take a while for me to edit and make it as good as hers. She's my ultimate favorite. I think you guys know who she is. But I shall see you very soon in my next, and until later, bye for now.